Here are some applications of differentiation, stuff you've seen before. This is called the chain rule addition because the equations that we're going to use will require a chain rule. So the first one is the equation on the tangent line to the graph of y equals x squared times the root of x plus 7 at x equals negative 3. I don't really care about this right now. The equation of the tangent line to any graph at x equals negative 3 is y minus f of c equals f prime of c times x minus c. X minus a negative 3 is x plus 3. So, like always, for the equation of the tangent line, there's two calculations, this one and this one. Let's figure out what the derivative is first, because we're going to have to figure that out to calculate this, and then we'll calculate both of them together. So the derivative is a product. So first times the derivative of the second that's negative 1/2, times 1, which I'm not going to write, that's the derivative of the inside, plus the second times the derivative of the first. So normally we're going to go through all this simplification. No need, because we're trying to find the derivative at a point, which was negative 3. So it's usually easier to work with that number, negative 3. So if we can plug negative 3 into all the x's right now, because this is the derivative, it's just unsimplified. We'll get negative 3 squared is 9, times 1/2, times negative 3 plus 7 is 4 to the negative 1/2, plus 4 to the 1/2 times a negative 6, 2 times a negative 3. So this is 9 halves times. This means, remember, you have to get rid of the negative exponents. So that's the square root, but it's negative. So it's 1 over the square root of 4. Or it's 1 over 4 to the negative 1/2. I'm sorry, it's 1 over 4 to the 1/2, which is that. Plus, this is a positive exponent, so this just means square root of 4. So we have 1/2 times 9 halves, which is 9 fourths, minus 12. Twelve is 48 over 4. So I have negative 39 over 4. Hopefully that's right. We're going to check, so we'll know. So we have found that. The other thing we have to find is f of negative 3. That's usually easiest. F of negative 3 is just plug it into the original function, negative 3 squared, which is 9, times the square root of negative 3 plus 7, which is 4, which equals 18. Therefore, the final answer, at least before we check it, is y minus 18 equals negative 39 over 4 times x plus 3. Now, to check this one, you're going to have to, we're going to use a graphing calculator. I'm going to do some calculations to change it into y equals mx plus b form. And by the way, here's a good thing with the check. The calculator is going to give this to us in decimal form. So I'm going to do this. Negative 39 over 4 is negative 9.75. So we have negative 9.75x. We have to multiply that by 3 when we distribute, and then add the 18. So you're doing all this on your calculator, and I got negative 11.25. So don't, by the way, do not do this unless you're checking on your calculator. This boxed answer is fine. So here's goes with the calculator. We're going to type in the function as soon as my calculator warms up. Which was x squared times the square root of x plus 7, graph it, tell your calculator to draw, so second draw, 5 for tangent, and then x equals, we want to do negative 3. Hit enter. It drew the tangent line. It's telling us it's negative 9.75 minus 11.25, which is what we got. So this is good. We're done, and it's correct. So the next video I'm going to show, I won't do this one right now because of the length, is this one. So stay tuned.